Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Ever wondered how long it took Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg to become billionaires? Only 4 years. Yep, you heard me right. Only 4 years it took them to become billionaires and achieve success in their respective businesses. Now this may have you thinking, how long would it take me to make millions like that? Well, you found the right video. Today we'll be taking a look at the fastest path to becoming a millionaire according to a 2019 study. Welcome back to the best YouTube channel in educating and inspiring you to riches. If you're serious in becoming financially wealthy, be sure to subscribe today as we are locked and loaded on getting the bag. Now, let's get right into the video. What specific things are the rich doing every day that the rest of us aren't? Is there a specific formula for accumulating extreme wealth? According to the Rich Habits study, in which 5 years were spent observing and documenting the daily activities of 233 wealthy individuals, all who had at least $160,000 in annual gross income, it had come to a conclusion that there are 4 main paths to becoming a multi-millionaire. The saver investor's path, the company climber's path, the virtuous path, and the dreamer's path. The saver investor's path. No matter what their day job is, individuals in this group make saving and investing part of their daily routine. They're constantly thinking about smart ways to grow their wealth. This is probably the slowest way to become wealthy, as you might need a big sum of cash to see decent returns. The company climber's path. Climbers work for a large company and devote all their time and energy to climbing the corporate ladder until they land a senior executive position with an extremely high salary. Again, this might take years and most probably a formal education. The virtuous path. This group is among the best at what they do in their profession, and they are paid a high premium for their knowledge and expertise. Formal education such as advanced degrees, for example in law or medicine, is usually a requirement. And finally, the dreamer's path. The individuals in this group are all in pursuit of a dream, such as starting their own business, becoming a successful actor, musician, or a best-selling author. Dreamers love what they do for a living, and their passion shows up in their bank accounts. I'll give you a minute to guess which path was the fastest path in becoming a millionaire. You guessed the dreamer's path? Bingo. It had come to a conclusion that the dreamer's path is the fastest way to get rich. About 28% of all individuals in the study were dreamers, and they had an average net worth of 7.4 million, far more than any other group in this study, and they were able to accumulate this wealth over a period of roughly 12 years. This is the fastest, most rewarding path to wealth, and is also the one that guarantees most money. Consider this year's Forbes 400 list. For example, 7 out of 10 richest billionaires in the world, including Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Michael Bloomberg, are all dreamers who got rich by starting their own company. The dreamer's path, however, also happens to be the hardest, riskiest, and most stressful one. At worst, it's a daily walk through hell, one dreamer stated. It's riddled with hurdles, letdowns, mistakes, disappointments, rejections, and financial struggles. Now let's take a look at what makes the dreamer's path so difficult and what should you expect if you choose to pursue it. Long work hours. The dreamers in the study had to work anywhere from 65 to 75 hours per week before finally achieving their dreams. Weekends and vacation were almost non-existent. These long work hours impacted everyone in the dreamers' immediate orbit. Family and friends were hit the hardest by their absence. Stressful lifestyle. Until the dream begins to pay off, making ends meet can cause almost intolerable financial stress. It's especially hard for those who have a family to support. Early into the path, getting a steady paycheck is nearly impossible. Some of the dreamers that were studied even had to dip into their retirement savings. High risk. Dreamers by nature are gamblers. They are willing to put everything they own on the line. Their homes, their cars, their savings. Also, there's absolutely no guarantee of success. In fact, more than half the dreamers that were studied said they failed several times, and failure can often lead to bankruptcy. Demotivating. Because dreamers have such highly ambitious goals, many of which may seem nearly impossible to achieve, some people try talking them into pursuing another path. Dreamers also hear the word no a lot. A handful of them stated that there were several times when they had considered giving up altogether. So all that didn't scare you off, huh? I admire your drive and bravery. There are 6 mental traits that are mandatory for you to acquire and implement into your daily life to be successful in pursuing the dreamer's path. Working for a boss isn't an option. Dreamers prefer to work for themselves rather than under the direction of a manager or an employer. They can't stand being given orders, and they like to do things their own way. You are goal-oriented. You set daily, monthly, annual, and long-term goals. To dreamers, the definition of a goal is something I need to accomplish rather than something I will try to accomplish. You live a lifestyle of moderation. Dreamers don't spend on things they don't need. You'll rarely find a dreamer dining out at a fancy restaurant or splurging on a fancy car in the early days of his or her career. You accomplish your daily task. Dreamers have a must-do-it-now mindset when it comes to getting things done. The wealthy individuals in this group completed at least 70% to 80% of the task on their daily to-do list. This isn't easy for an average person. Procrastination is never an option, one dreamer noted. You don't dwell on your failures. While you know the importance of learning from your failures, you tend to focus more on your success. The dreamers that were studied all kept some sort of victory log, a list of every impressive thing that they have accomplished. And when they're faced with seemingly difficult obstacles, they revisit that list. The victory log is the firewall that prevents doubt from holding dreamers back. You engage in self-improvement every day. Are you constantly working on how to become stronger, smarter, faster, and better than your competitors? No matter how busy they were, the dreamers in this study spent at least 30 minutes a day doing things like reading, exercising, attending seminars, taking classes, and networking. Dreamers stay in the game because they are extremely confident that they'll succeed, and they are willing to pay huge dividends down the road to make things happen. So the next time you see a millionaire entrepreneur, don't envy them for what they have, rather envy the relentless persistence they exert. I hope this video inspires and motivates you to pursue your aspirations and not let fear or anything for that matter hold you back from becoming the best version of yourself. Thank you for subscribing and helping this content reach the people that need it the most. Take care and see you in the next one.